All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Carry now for Nick Chubb. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tackles. Regular.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
And 58's the mic. 58's the mic. And watch that. And watch the block. Real. Run. 58, come on. Hey, exit. 58, right over there.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got his man. That's Landry. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Good. 180. Right there in the middle. 55. Watch the pass.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Real. 55.
Here's Mayfield. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. After the interception, here's Watson. Underneath for Miller. Oh, now Miller slow in getting up. He's still down on the ground. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 40-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 2.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Hey, 31. 53 to Mike. 53 to Mike.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Not much happening there on first down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the air now with Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
44. 42. Here we go, D.
Out of the gun, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. This is Johnson. He's got it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Now a handoff here to his running back. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Next to score, Texans 7, Browns nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. J.J. Watt. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And it's fielded at the 34. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in a 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
37-yard line.
Reset. Play T. 2. Coming this way. Coming this way. Here we go. Here we go. Alert.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And this is picked up by the Browns. Does the big boy have the juice? And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of the defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's get off the field. Check, check, check. 53. Let's go.
On the toss, here's Johnson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
As I watch that play unfold, stereotypes are being broken left and right. As a corner, you're often back there guarding against the pass. But how about that diagnosis and read and getting into the backfield and making a nice play and a tackle?
You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
And the big guy catches the ball out the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guy playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
I got him. Mike's 42.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson. Well, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The Texans on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be third and a mile. Now Watson going deep for Hopkins. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And they'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 74 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there, let him go get it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Second and 9 at the 23-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Oh, you got deep. Alert!
From the gun, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Hey, 4 down.
Mayfield to throw it. They'll go screen here to Hunt. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl.
Hurry!
Now on second and 13. Mayfield, and this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Good. 180. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
On first and 10, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Keenan Allen there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Cyber up and good, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. 59. Better bring it.
On second and 9, Watson, complete. It's Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Watson on first down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten 59. Let's go, D. Tighten up. 53's the mark. 53. Check 53. Watch the curls. Watch the curls. Check.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Still's the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Greedy Williams on the coverage.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
Mike 53.
Throwing again is Watson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we're in halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. That'll be taken in the end zone.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Fellas, let's set a tone. 154. Get wide. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Check. Let's go, D. Come on. 44 is the mic. 44. It's going to be a long day. And let's go.
3rd and long. It's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. He's got it in. Complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And give them a gain of 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Stills, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
53 is the mic. 53. Check 53. Quick, Larry. And bring it. Check. 53 is the mic. Check. 53 is the mic. Let's get the pass.
Watson now on 3rd down. To connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. And all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at halftime.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And middle of the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Mayfield looks to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Browns. 56 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
throwing, Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple, and that's exactly why they trail.
Kings! Drop deep. Regular.
A second down throw for Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, you're talking a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the Texans' 12-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
58,
To throw, Mayfield. Flushed out right. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to lead to a third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Set, 180. And keep it up. Five.
They'll run with Chubb, and he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held.
Let's go.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. So now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Mayfield down. He's to the 10. This is the tight end, Njoku. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Regular.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. From the gun, here's Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. Give him 16 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Watson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The Texans on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Watson. Johnson's got it complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
20 points down, he's coming. Switch it, come on, switch it. Points down, he's coming.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Night, sweetheart.
Here we go on 4th. Watson, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes... Seibert on for the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Browns 28.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Texans take over
Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? From the 29, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. Watson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Working the sideline there, good route, good catch, first down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
From the 50, it's Watson. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He got 29 yards that time.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Watson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Here's Johnson, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Mike, stop your whining. 44, Mike, 54. Down to lose 1. 40,
operating from the gun, Watson. Pass incomplete. It was Sheldrick Redwine with good coverage that time as he was there to knock it away. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Here's Watson. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Greedy Williams, the rookie out of LSU, there to knock it away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 3rd and 4. This crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, Zoo. Let's go.
Mayfield to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Both those to Mike. Mike's both those.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Pick me up. Here we go. 44's to Mike. 44's to Mike.
He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Thomas, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down. They tried to take a shot there on 2nd down, and that leaves them, because of the incompletion, a very tricky 3rd and 10.
And with the time situation, you would expect them to try and get it all in this one play, but there's still enough time that if you can take something shorter, gain some yardage, make it a more manageable 4th down if you need to.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
44, Mike, 44. Yeah. 44 to Mike, 44 to Mike. Check.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Mike 31. Mike's both. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, deep. 44, Mike, 44.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's got 4. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now it's Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down 10.
Watson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's 4. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
He gets this one to Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Hey,
Watson now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's second down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
42 to Mike, boys. 42. 42 off. Switch. Stop, Mike.
He's back to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Again, the offense will stay out there. And all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. So long from Houston.